Hey guys, so this is going to be a fairly helpful video for people in high school, and it doesn't have to be just incoming freshmen. I know there's a lot of beauty videos going around, tips for incoming freshmen, but I think this list I have right here kind of compiles things that you should be aware of pretty much your whole time in high school. I'm going to be a junior, so I have been to my high school, 2 years already, and I have learned a lot, not academic-wise, but like social aspects of it, and just, yeah. So anyway, let's just get started. Okay, so one of the most important things to remember is just to have fun, because you are never going to get your high school years back, and high school is a very memorable experience, and if you don't make the best of it, good things can come of high school. I know in a lot of movies and stuff, people are always complaining about how bad high school is. It's not that bad. Second is that, I guess this is mostly toward freshmen, everyone feels the way you do. All of the freshmen feel exactly the way you do, that you're nervous, you're kind of insecure, but everybody in high school is insecure. We're all teens. Teens are insecure. Teens are just, I can't wait not to be a teen. But, just keep that in mind. People come off, they give like a persona of being outgoing and like stuck up, but really, most of them are just insecure, and that's a big thing that I've learned since freshman year. And it just makes me more comfortable at school knowing that, and it's very true. Next is that everyone has bad days. And, if something bad, not like awful, but, just little things like, you didn't do as well as you had hoped on a test. Don't let that get you down, because a ton of people walking around the school have had that happen to them that same day as well. And same with, that leads to my next one, which is smile. If you just smile at one person, it is going to make a huge difference to them, and this one's more for especially juniors and seniors. Freshmen and sophomore, they're kind of insecure and, don't really feel great about high school, and they're more comfortable in junior high or middle school, wherever you went. So I try and smile to freshmen, and even when I was a sophomore last year, I smiled to a ton of freshmen my first week, and I actually became friends with a bunch of them because they tell me how happy they are that they had one person smile to them, and they thought that I was a senior or a junior last year because apparently, well, it's probably my height too, but people think I'm a lot older than I am. I'm 15, I'm going to be a junior because I skipped a grade. Anyway, that's not the point. You can easily make someone stay that way. School is like your home away from home, because during the school year, chances are you're spending as much time, more time at school than you are at home, like while you're awake, because obviously you spend more time at home, but you're sleeping through most of it. So you really need to try and make yourself feel safe and secure at school, because that is your home away from home for like 7 months out of the year. More than that. Anyway, I'm stuck at math. But, just little things like personalizing your locker, walking to school with a friend, joining a club after school, just feeling safe and secure. Make the most of every day, like I said. High school goes by really fast, which sounds really cliche, but it's absolutely true. I can't believe I'm going to be in 11th grade. I feel really old, but so there's that. Next one is speak up, and this can relate to many things. Speak up if you have a question in class. Don't think that you'll look stupid if you don't, because chances are somebody in your class has the same question as you do. Speak up, especially if something bad happens to you at school or not at school. You can always find someone to talk to, an administrator, if you can't talk to a parent. You know, especially if something really, really bad happens to you. At high school, you get bullied, you get, you guys know what I mean. Just have really bad, horrible things happen to you. You need to speak up. Next is freshmen, don't be scared. All the seniors that look so, sure of themselves and everything, they were in your same place just 3 years ago. And it is different. I'm not going to say it's the same as middle school. It is completely different, but there are some similarities. Usually it's more the bad things like cliques and everything, but it's different, and you have more freedom in high school, which is a good thing. Depending on your school, there's more or less freedom, but it is a really different experience. It does make you feel more grown up, and you need to stay positive about it. Focus on friends. I went into high school, I live right by a high school, but I transferred to the high school across my town, or city. I live in a city, but it's the size of a town, because all my friends are going to that school. So it's not like I went there having no friends, and I can't really do a video on that because I've never moved and gone to a school where I don't know anyone. But it's not about boyfriends, and don't come to high school thinking, oh great, high school means I can have a boyfriend. If you want to get somewhere in life, then you need to take challenging classes to get into a good college, to get a good job, to make money, to support yourself and your family. So if you're focused on getting a boyfriend, or having a boyfriend, or you have a boyfriend and you spend every waking minute of your life with him, you are going to slack off in your classes unless you are some, god of multitasking. So, if you happen to find a boyfriend, great, but school needs to come first. That's just kind of a warning to you. I'm not saying don't have a boyfriend, but don't make that your one goal in high school. If your class offers if your high school offers AP classes, which I'm sure it does, you don't have to take AP classes, and don't feel pressured to take AP classes if your friends are taking AP classes. One of my friends doesn't take AP classes because she's not as good of a student, and it wouldn't be really worth her effort, and the job or the career field she's interested in, you do not have to have a Harvard or Yale or 4-year UC college degree for that. So she's planning that already, and she is not taking any AP classes, which is just fine. Don't feel pressured to take them. They are a lot of work. And I took one last year, and freshman year I took a pre-AP English class, which was already a lot of work. Last year I took AP English. This year I'm taking 2 AP classes, English and US history. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have another friend who's taking 4 AP classes, and I'm sure she can handle it, but I'm a good student, but I am an excellent procrastinator, so I do not want to have 4 AP classes. Plus, I'm really involved in theater at my high school, and with, the theater club itself, and then drama practices. I just don't have time to work extra outside of school for my AP classes, so that's why I'm just taking 2, not to brag, but English has always been really easy for me, so that's not going to be that much work. It's just history will be a lot of work. And I'm taking trigonometry, which isn't an AP one, but I suck at math, so that's going to be a lot of work. But those are all my little tips on here. I hope this helps some of you guys, and don't be scared of high school. Try to come off to, if you're not a freshman, you have to remember how you felt as a freshman, because even if you're going into senior year, that was only 3 years ago, or 4, 3, 4, suck at math, and you need to just, befriend them, or at least smile to them, or say hi to them, because it's really nerve-wracking, and I still remember freshman year, because it was only 2 years ago. I remember being scared out of my mind, so Yeah, and another tip for freshmen is if you are going to a big high school, go ahead of time, and once you get your schedule, go through the school and walk your schedule so that you don't get lost, which isn't that hard. Well, I don't know if you guys know what block scheduling is, but my high school isn't on the regular, like, 7 periods a day or whatever. We have 4 classes in the first semester and 4 in the second. And each class is an hour and a half, which is like 2 of the regular ones put together. So in the end, you end up taking more classes than, like, 2 more classes than you do at a normal high school. It still is a normal high school, they just have it set up that way. So I only have to move around like 4 times, but you are stuck in a classroom for an hour and a half, which kind of sucks sometimes. Especially if you don't like the teacher, and then, when I come back from Christmas break, I have 4 new classes. So I guess, I don't know why I added that in. I really don't know why I added that in. But, yeah, so, I guess that's it, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Leave down below, any video requests you have, and, when you start back to school. I go back, I think a week and a half from now, the 16th. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.